Connect to the sound as well as the feeling of your breath. Now, recently I spoke about the new moon a couple of weeks ago and how it moved into Aries. So the sun right now is still moving through Aries. This is a turning point. So we just want to take a moment to acknowledge ourselves, acknowledge the fact that we do feel something is happening. And that something that's happening could be something just to do with you. It could be your energy has shifted in one way or another. Your body feels different. Even just your schedule, your daily life, day-to-day life and duties, they've just moved about a bit. Let's take a moment just to accept that, acknowledge it and embrace it. Now this might bring some sort of emotions to the table. I'm not asking you to deny what you feel or deny any opinions about what's happening, just asking you to accept, acknowledge and allow. And when we get a full moon like we did yesterday, full moons give us the chance to they just shine light on the fact that everything is changing. We are evolving beings. Nothing ever stays still. But for right now, on your mat, you can take the chance just to be as still as possible and be still in the moment that you are. The moment that you are in is always still. Everything else moves around that. So let's go ahead and set an intention for our practice. Whatever you are resonating with at the moment, I am still, I am safe, I am healthy, and gently fluttering the eyes open. Take a deep breath in as you reach the arms all the way up. And as you breathe out, bring them all the way back down. Let's do that a couple more times. Take a breath and reach the arms up. As you breathe out, bring them down. And one more, breathe in, lifting all the way up. And release down. So our Kapalabhati breath. We're going to do some really, really sharp exhalations, and we're going to use the muscles to pull back in towards the body. So what we don't want is, Dad, can you take hold of Esther? She's in the way. What we don't want is to be really, really shaking when we do this. This movement comes from the belly and the diaphragm, and this is going to help to increase lung capacity as well, which is really good at the moment. So we're going to take 21 sharp exhalations out. And we're going to do this through like a shh sound. So it's like you're saying shush. But we're going to do that shh, and it's got to be like really, really forceful from the belly. But don't, I'll give you an example first, but we don't want to be shaking. So you take a deep breath in, shh, 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 like that. Pretty easy, but make sure it's coming from the abdominals. So 21 of these. Once we've done 21, we're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to hold our breath for a minute. If you can't reach a minute, don't worry, just slow it down. But when you release that breath, release down and drop the shoulders, okay? So just take a breath in and out to prepare. So breathe in and breathe out. And we've got 21 of those sharp exhalations. Breathe in start holding your breath. Five seconds. And take a few normal breaths. It's quite difficult if that's the first time you've done that one. And just feel that heart rate. The heart will speak to you a little bit in that one as you hold the breath. All right, reach the arms all the way up. Take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, let's reach over to the right, lengthening down the left side of the waist. And that exercise also teaches us to appreciate our breath a little bit more, being conscious of not breathing and how good it feels to breathe without really needing to force any breath. So thanking our bodies for doing that without us kind of demanding anything. Let's take ourselves the other way. Okay, and come back to center. Right, let's start laying on our backs for the first exercise. So we're going to have the soles of the feet flat on the floor and the knees bent. And we're going to just do some arm raises to just get into the rotator cuffs and the joints of the shoulders. So, sorry, yes, I didn't realise there was a chair. We're going to breathe in and just reach the arms to shoulder height. And breathe out, bring them down. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, bring them down. Nice and simple. Breathe in, lift them up. Breathe out, bring them down. Two more, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Let's start taking it a little bit further if we can. So inhale, taking it back. Be mindful not to puff the chest. Keep sliding shoulder blades down the back. And as you breathe out, now you can start to feel the abdominal muscles to kick on when you take the arms further back. The slower that you go. So using a little bit more work through the core to keep the rest of the body still. We're keeping the legs still. The back firmly in touch with the mat. And we're going to take some circles now. So take the arms back as you bring the arms all the way around. Inhale, take them back. Exhale, around. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and around. Two more, breathe in. And out. Last one, breathe in. And out. Okay, release the hands down. Hands for either sides of you or bring the hands onto the hips. Feet close towards the bottom. We're just going to tuck and roll the pelvis a few times. So imagine that marble that I talk about. If you've got a marble at your belly button, you're rolling it down to the pubic bone and then just rolling it back up. you maybe see if you can take some sacral rolls. So just rolling the pelvis in one direction and just get that into the sacrum, create the space. And the massage, another really good one for the lower abs here. As long as you're drawing tummy button tight in towards the back. And let's go the other way. Usually feels weird going in a different direction because your body still wants to go the other way. But change is good. We know this. It's weird, but it's good. All right. So let's have the hands down. We're going to straighten the right leg. So I think I've done this one before with you guys. We're going to push into the inner edge of the left foot as we lift the left butt cheek off the floor. And just take an opening your body to the right, and then come back down. So you're looking over to your left as you lift up. So we've got 6 of these in total, so 4 more. There's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's swap over. So starting on the other side, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bring both knees in. Rock from side to side. All right. Let's release both feet down. Let's get those abs working. So first of all, just want to check in with our breath and make sure we're using the right breath. So yogic breath, when we're releasing, we kind of breathe in to find length and we breathe out to let go. Pilates length is different. So we're going to bring hands onto the ribs. And you want to breathe as laterally as you can. So breathe into the sides of the ribs. And as you breathe out, draw the abdominals in, almost like you're already crunching, zipping down through the torso. Inhale, increase that space to the sides and the back of the ribs. Exhale, zip it in. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Keep the shoulders and the neck soft. Okay, release the hands down by our sides. Take that breath into the ribs. And as you breathe out, scoop the belly, nod the chin, and curl up, coming into a C curve. So we're just creating that, well, it's a baby C shape from the crown of the head down towards our arms. Take a breath in here. Breathe out, hold, and scoop up a little bit more. Inhale to release, breathe into the sides of the ribs. Exhale, curl up. Hold it here, breathe in. Breathe out, curl up a bit more. Breathe in, release back down. We've got 4 more. Breathe out, curl up. Shoulders soft. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, release back down. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. And release down. Give the legs a little rock from side to side. So we're going to come into that C curve again and come into the hundreds. So we're going to pump from the arms, right from the shoulders. Imagine you're in water and you're just trying to, there's resistance there, so we're not just flailing the arms. Option with the legs, feet down, tabletop, or straighten the legs, have the heels together, and then feet turned out. All right, so deep breath in, breathe out, scoop. Option legs pop where they want to go. And we're going to pulse. We're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're out. Halfway. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 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 Last round. And out. Hold it here and release back. Rock yourself from side to side. Lovely. Let's hold on to the left leg, extend the right leg away. And bring the right knee in, extend the left leg away. Okay, so what we're doing now, we're just going to swap over. We're just doing the legs at the moment for a nice stretch. But what we can do is just do single leg stretch and pause in that C-curve option. So if we're holding our left leg, we're just going to lift up. Shoulder blades still sliding down the back. We're going to swap, but this leg is going to come to a 45-degree angle, so it's not coming all the way down. Swap. Swap. 5 more rounds. Here's 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, 5, and release. Rocks from side to side. Okay, let's get a stretch down the abdominals now. I'm just going to grab myself a sip of my coffee. So let's come on to our tummies. And we're going to place tops of the feet onto the floor. And we're just going to take some cobra lifts. So what we don't want to do, or what we want to try our best to avoid, is pushing really, really hard into the hands and sticking the bum up. So keep curling the tailbone down. And we're going to inhale, lift with the heart. Exhale, come down. The work wants to come from your breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. So we're using that yogic breath. Inhaling to lift and lengthen. Exhaling to come down. Pushing down with our pubic bone. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. And out. Last one. In. And out. And take yourself back to a child's pose. All the way back. Okay, cat-cow, so shoulders stacked above wrists, you guys know the drill. Let's just start bit by bit, so kind of like how we did when we were on our backs with that pelvic movement. We're going to do that. I'm coming off my carpet here. Just going to straighten myself up. So just from the pelvis, we're going to tilt and release. We tilt and tuck the pelvis. So inhaling to lift the hips up, exhaling to curl down. So we're not moving the back. Maybe imagine you've got a precious glass of whatever you've got in the glass on your back, and we don't want to spill it. So we're just working through the pelvis only, in the sacrum. And maybe now you can start bringing the lower back into it, taking it a little bit further, but the top of the back is staying still. And as you curl the tailbone in, really feel those abdominals pull in and feel everything working together here. And now start taking it into the mid-back. And this is where you can have your drink on the floor now. You don't have to have it on the back. So not bringing the neck into this. Maybe balance the drink on your head this time. And then we're going to let go of the head. So round through the back. Lovely. Let's do one more. And we're going to sit back on our heels and give the wrists a nice little roll, a nice little shake. Okay, so next option, I'm going to give you guys an add-on if you want to. If you've got niggles, if you've got wrist niggles or Achilles niggles, maybe stick with the first one, but just see how you go. You guys know your bodies, so just listen to them. So we're going to start by doing some press ups with the knees down. We're going to press up, or like press down, and then press up. And we're going to come back to a child's pose. So it's almost like a rolling cat-cow. So we take a deep breath in as we come forward. Exhale, come back. Breathe in as you come forward, halfway. Breathe out, come back. 4 more, breathe in. Breathe out. 3, breathe in, tummy tight. Breathe out. 2, breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Take a rest. We're going to do 6 more options like we just did. And we're going to come from down dog into a press up, where you can drop your knees if you need to. So downward facing dog. This is why if you've got Achilles niggles, just take it easy, make sure you're stretching it out. Taking a breath into a plank, dropping the knees, press up, breathe out, down dog. We've got 5 more, breathe in, come forward, breathe out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's all meet in a down dog, softening the knees, relaxing the neck. And then release the knees down, give those wrists another shake, the shoulders a roll out. Cool. So some more plank work today. We're going to come into plank. We're going to have the feet together. So coming up, again, so I'm going to say make sure the bum's not too high and we're not ducking into the lower back. So we're rounding through the top of the back, tucking the bottom in, feet are together. So you can do this on your forearms if you need to. We're going to take a breath in as we roll onto the left side of the foot. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, roll to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, keep that Pilates breath. So as you breathe out, you're not losing your core strength. One more round, left and right. Hold a plank here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take yourself back to down dog. And let's walk the hands and the feet together. Taking a forward fold, releasing the neck and the shoulders. Let's bring the hands onto the shins. Take a halfway lift, deep breath in. Knees are soft, you don't have to straighten the knees, straighten the legs. Breathe out, fold forward, release neck and shoulders. Again, breathe in, reaching the heart forward, shoulder blades slide down the back. Breathe out. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. And roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Head's the last thing to come up. And then you reach the arms. Deep breath in. Maybe a slight back bend here if that feels nice. Lovely. Okay, let's come to the long edge of our mats. I'm going to come into a warrior 2 with the right leg forward. So, toes of the right foot are pointing up towards the short edge of the mat. Left foot is on a parallel angle towards the back of the mat or slightly turned in. Bending into the front knee, make sure front knee is pushing over towards the baby toe. Reaching the arms out. Now for today, I want you to see how deep you can get into this posture. Okay, so often I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. But today I want you to give yourself the opportunity to change up a bit and see if you can take it a little bit deeper, pushing that energy also into the outer edge of that left foot. So this foot, the back foot often gets forgotten about. We want to really push in to the back side or the left side of that foot. We're going to breathe in and reach the arms up, squeeze the bottom. Breathe out, come back down, nice and deep into that front leg. 5 more of these. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out. Here's 4. Remember that back foot. 3. 2. Nice big smile if you want to, because we're nearly there. And 1. And we're going to hold it here for 5 breaths, lifting the front heel. Here's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Place the heel down, inhale, lift all the way up, turn the feet in, take a breath out as you take a forward fold. Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm really tired now. My legs are sore today. All right, let's go the other way. So hands onto hips, come up with a flat back, turning the left foot out this time. Nice long stance. Bend into that front knee. Try and get yourself as deep as you can and tuck the tail so we're not sticking the bum out. Remember that Pilates breath. As you breathe in, you're breathing out to scoop. Scooping it all in. Take it a bit deeper. Drop the shoulders. Remember the back foot. Breathe in and lift. Squeeze the bottom. Squeeze the thighs in towards each other. Breathe out. Here's 5. 4. 3. 2. Nice. And 1. Hold it here, lift the front heel. 5 breaths. Here's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Place the heel down, inhale, hands come onto the hips. Exhale, toes turn in, take that wide leg forward fold, and take that rock from side to side. Okay, let's take the feet together when they get there, and then roll all the way up. Give yourself a shake out. Yourself a drink. All right, so one of the best things to do in the morning, especially in the morning, is chair pose, which I know everyone hates, but it is so good for you. It's good for grounding, it's good for the back muscles, leg muscles, butt muscles, and getting that metabolism firing up. So we are going to have the toes together, and the heels are going to be apart, and we're going to keep the knees together. Option, instead, use a block here, because that will get into the pelvic floor a little bit more and work through the legs a bit more. So spread the toes out, tuck the bum in. We're going to take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, drop the shoulders, breathe out and sink down as deep as you can go without bringing the tummy onto the thighs. So really scoop the belly back, find that length, release the back of the neck. We've got 5 breaths. Here's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Push up through the legs, reach the arms all the way up. Let's see if we can come a little bit higher this time with the body. Sink down. Make sure you can see your toes so the knees aren't coming beyond. 5 breaths. Here's 1. Tuck the bum. 2. 3. 4. Keep the chest proud. 5. Push through the feet, lift all the way up. And let's really give the legs a shake out again. Cool. All right, let's come on to our, we're going to come down to kneeling. I'm going to do what's called, I call it a kneeling chair. So works into the back muscles again. So upright position, you can use a block in between the legs, or I quite like to use one in between the hands to squeeze here because it gets into the pecs a bit more. And upper body strength. We're going to have the toes tucked, unless you're okay with the feet down, but make sure at all times you're pushing the tops of the feet down. So I'm going to cheat, and because I'm tired, I'm going to tuck the toes. So reaching the arms up, tucking the bum in, deep breath in. As you breathe out, take a tip forward. Inhale, come up, squeeze. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit further. So pushing those feet down into the earth. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale. Inhale. We've got 3 more. Exhale. Here's 2. Squeezing a block or the book if you've got one. Last 1. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift up. Release the shoulders again. Okay, untucking the toes. Just going to get a length through the hip flexors. This is going to avoid us standing like ducks, or like Mean Girls, like the movie Mean Girls. We're going to keep the bottom tucked in. Reach the arms up. We're going to open the arms out, take a deep breath in as we pop that, breathe out and come back up. Breathe in, open back, breathe out. Now what we want to avoid is this. We're keeping the connection through the thighs. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Take a child's pose. Take a rock from side to side. All right, donkey kicks. So if you've got a block, use a block. If you don't worry. We're going to hold a block between the calf and the, well, we're just going to squeeze a block with one leg. You know where it is. So we're going to start, let's start with the right leg actually. We're going to bring the knee to the butt height, flex the foot. We're going to double pulse for 8. So we're going to go pulse, 2, 3, pulse, 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 6, 7, 8, single pulses for 16, 17. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release it down. I said 16, 17, got really confused, but I meant to go 16, 15. So I just counted down from 10. Take a rock. And we're going to do that on the left. So double pulses for 8 and single pulses for 16. So lift the leg, flex the foot, make sure you're tucking tail in. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, single pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Rock from side to side. So adding on from there, we're going to take the legs laterally. So we're gonna drop the block. We're going to keep the knee bent. We're going to open it out to the side. So I'm going to face you so you can see what we want to avoid. So we're going to open it out to the side, but we want to avoid doing, I'm super exaggerated, but like collapsing the rest of the body. So we're going to take 8 double pulses and then 16 single pulses to the right. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, I meant double, you should be doing double. We're going to do single for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. On the left. So 8 double pulses and 16 single. Here we go. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, 8, keep going, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Take a rock from side to side. Okay, so from that one, we're going to get those 2 muscle groups of the legs, or the glutes, to work in the same section. So we're going to do 8 single to the side, 8 single donkey kicks to the back, and then we're going to do 8 single to the side, 8 double to the back, and then 16 single to the back, okay? Hopefully I'll remember that. So 8 single, 8 double, 16 single. Yeah, we'll give it a go. You know me and my math. So 8 to the side, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to go double to the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 16 single. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down straight away onto the other side. 8 single to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double to the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 16 single. 1, 2, 3. Tummy tight. 5, 6, 7. We are halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose and release. Let's have a rock from side to side. And we're going to take ourselves back into a downward facing dog. Just to lengthen out all of those muscles that we just used. So we were working not only into the legs, but into the obliques, the shoulders, maybe a little bit into the traps as well. So if you feel that your traps, which is these bits here, they get a little bit sore. It can be that we're just putting in a little bit too much weight in the front of our body, and we need to pull ourselves back a little bit. That's just a little thing to look out for. All right, let's come into pigeon. So we're going to start with the right knee forward, right knee up behind right wrist, and sink that left leg back. If you need to come onto your back, then please do. Remember to use the support underneath the right hip. But you should really, really be feeling this release here after that last exercise. And if you feel up to it, come onto the forearms if you're not already there. Two more breaths. Let's swap sides. Let's do a vinyasa in between sides. So lift up onto the back leg. Take yourself into a down dog. Inhale through to plank. Option knees down. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Heart comes forward. Up dog. Breathing in. Breathe out, down dog. Left leg comes forward. Be sure to keep drawing the tailbone down as well, so we don't find ourselves kind of sinking in. We've still got control here. And then if you feel up to it, and down onto forearms. Two more breaths. And then lift yourself up. Either take another vinyasa if you'd like to, or just roll yourself onto your bottom. You're going to bring the soles of the feet together and just take Baddha Konasana. So just fluttering the knees, keeping the heart proud, shoulders soft. And then let's bring the knees together. Rolling onto your back. Do a roll down if you want to. We'll use the hands to support. And just rock the knees from side to side. And let's take some spinal twists. So we're going to take ourselves to the right first. So hug the left knee in. And then take yourself to the right and open your left arm out to the side. Option, straighten away this right leg if you want to. Maybe use support underneath the left leg. Let's come back to center. Maybe hug the legs in between sides and then swap. One more breath here. And then bring yourself back. Let's come all the way onto our backs. And we're just going to open the arms out to cactus. Just to really open out through the heart. And take this moment to feel all the points in contact with the earth, feeling the grounding. I'm just going to take you through the first 3 chakras, so our energy centers, working along the energetic spine. So it's not the physical spine itself. So first 3 chakras are those 3 that, if they are super balanced and super open, you don't really need to do too much with them. You can carry on your days just working through your heart and receiving and giving love, all that nice fluffy stuff. So let's start with the root, base of the chakra, base of the spine, sorry. So this energy center, I've spoken to you about it before. It works with feelings of grounding, security, protection, feeling safe as well. And everything that happens between the day that you are born to 7 years revolves around this chakra. So that sense of belonging and nurturing from a young age, everything that's happened there will be affiliated right here. And then moving up to our sacral chakra, which is about, it's kind of the length between your whole face from the base of the spine, excuse me, below the belly button. This is from ages 7 to 14. This is where we begin to become more creative. We start to become a little bit more independent, a little bit more self-assured, but we still are relying on our elders to guide us between the ages of 7 and 14. And then our solar plexus, just at the navel, usually affiliated with the colour yellow or sunshine, as we're just generating a little bit more. We're starting to evolve from 14 to 21. All of that time is a really, really intense time for every individual. So this is where a lot can go on. This is where we sometimes we are struggling, like at the moment with the current situation. Sometimes we can feel that pit in the base of our stomach that's just saying, this feels weird. So spend a little bit of time, maybe just for this relaxation, placing the hands on any of those areas which you feel need a little bit of healing. You might need a little bit of warmth from the hands, and just to direct some good energy into those areas. Using your intention, anything that you want to send down, and even if it's just sending yourself a message into the past between those years. Start bringing your awareness back into your body. Maybe wiggle the fingers and the toes, circle the ankles and the wrists. And gently bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Move the shoulders as well once you get there. Take a breath in, reach the arms all the way up. Breathe out, guide your hands through prayer to your heart space. May the sun brighten your days. May the moon restore you in the middle of the night. May the rain wash away your worries, and may the wind blow new strength into your being. During your travels upon this earth, may you contemplate its natural beauty and stillness for the rest of your days, forever and ever. Namaste. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.